children, they were people who had life, who had hopes, who probably voted in the last election. People who believed in their country and believed that their country should protect them and their country owed them, certain protection and liberties. These 2,000 people were killed in the last 3 months, first quarter of 2021. Now, the Joint Action Civil Society Coalition is comprised of 125 non-governmental organizations. And these 125 non-governmental organizations came together to berate the regime of the President, Muhammadu Buhari, for its inability to curtail the disturbing security challenges confronting the nation. They put out a statement over the weekend, and this was made available to newsmen from different parts of the country, of course. And they say that Nigerians should register their displeasure with the state of affairs across the country by participating in a series of mass action, which will be starting from Monday, May 26th, 2021. They are also encouraging Nigerians to participate in a series of solemn assemblies that will be happening across the country to commemorate the 4th National Day of Mourning and Remembrance for victims of mass atrocities that's happened in Nigeria. This event, they say, would be happening on the 28th of May also. That's not where they stop. They also think that Nigerians should boycott all Democracy Day activities on May 29 in protest against the deplorable state of the nation's democracy. So for them, these are some of the actions they're calling Nigerians to take part in, and they feel like this will drive attention to what is happening. If the government doesn't seem to be listening, these mass actions will get the government to listen. They also had something to say concerning what's happening in the Northeast. Some of them, this CSO, some of them highlighted various forms of insecurity which were leading to loss of lives across the country, to include terrorism in the Northeast, attacks on peaceful protesters by security agents, while they say terrorists carry out mass murder, rape, maiming, and kidnapping of Nigerians, including women and children. These groups also noted with concern that terrorists were being granted amnesty and got paid by the government. So this is one thing that they are also not very happy about. And they think that if Nigerians were all to go out and protest in these ways they've mentioned, not participating in Democracy Day activities, calling out the government for its inability to protect the lives and property of the people,
ìdí èyí tá a fi dìídì ṣe múkà yìí fún ọ ìwọ ìyá bàbá ọmọdé àgbàlagbà báyìí wá múkà tìrẹ rí lónìí kó o sì jí pẹ̀lú ara líle láti lè ṣiṣẹ́ òòjọ́ rẹ kàn sí muka.com.
Muka ó mú ìrọ̀rùn sínú ayé wa.
Now, where's that big malt? Today was just one of those days. Woke up by 5, made breakfast, went to work, did my job, then my oga's work, then oga's work, came home, made dinner, and now nothing can stop me from enjoying my rich, smooth, refreshing Dubic malt.
Enjoy the silky smooth taste of Dubic malt. Dubic malt, crown the moment.
At Splash FM, we believe that the business of broadcasting in today's society should not only be about information dissemination, but ultimately about the quality of those who do the job. Our next agenda is to restore and consolidate the integrity of broadcasting, to train, to equip, and to mentor the next generation in the art and science of broadcasting, leveraging over a decade of excellence in the industry. Anticipate.
Honey, Food Court Festival of Savings don't come again, with plenty markets when they put hope for pocket.
Nkechi, you don't start again. You and your spending tori. No forget say school just resume. School fees they take one eye look us.
Oh, Baba Bon Boy, Food Court Festival of Savings now once in a blue moon, This one now ogbonge discount to carry for body 20% off on winning basket.
Nkechi, ogbele o.
You never see something. Plenty markets day with chicken money. Milo energy drink 500 gram for 950 naira. Golden Mon for 50 gram for 660 naira. Malta Guinness pack of 6 now 775 naira. 15% discount day for home appliances like air clipper, pressing iron, air fryer, fans, blender, and plenty items. This promo now from 10th of May. Go reach 16th of May. Offers valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions dey o.
Well, thank you so much for staying with us. If you're just joining us, this is Splash 105.5 FM, 19 minutes past 8 a.m., 10th day of May 2021. My name is Jerome. Final hour of the morning Splash. And so far, we've been taking a look at certain solutions that were suggested by some prominent Nigerians over the weekend as regards how to tackle the problems of insecurity in Nigeria. And I told you already of the civil society organization, a coalition of them, 125 of them coming together, asking Nigerians to participate in certain mass actions like boycotting activities for Democracy Day, calling out the presidency for failing to secure the Nigerian territory and lives and property of Nigerians, and also asking for participation from Nigerians on certain solemn assemblies that were put together or that's coming towards the end of the month to mark some of these deaths and commemorate the lives of people who have been lost in the fight against insecurity. Now, oftentimes we hear people say that something that could lead to a solution might just be the institution of state policing across different states in Nigeria. Someone, however, seems not to totally agree. And this person is a former governor of Enugu State and Senator Chimaroke Nnamani. He's of the opinion that adopting state police as a solution to the security challenges would be a wrong move because the factors that led to the abolition of regional police were still very much available. He says the Nigerian system is unjust and it would be unfair to have states have different state policing systems, except they are unified and they function in uniform across the 36 states. One thing that he, however, says might be the solution is what he's calling a conference of ethnic nationalities. He says all the different nationalities should come together, have a conference, discuss what the issues are, and the outcome of that just might be the solution to Nigeria's problems. I mean, it goes without saying that we're at a point where we really have to do something. Lives are being lost. I told you earlier, 2,000 plus people died in the first quarter of 2021 alone. That's 2,000. The Premium Times, as a matter of fact, is reporting that 85 people were killed, while 17 people were kidnapped in violent attacks across Nigeria in just this past week. So obviously we have a problem. I mean, we cannot deny it at this rate. We have a problem. Then the question, what is the solution? I mean, you've heard these suggestions from some Nigerians, ridiculous, some of them you might say, but do they have the capacity of changing the situation and turning things around positively? The phone lines are open now, so I'll be taking some of your comments as briefly as I can before we wrap this moment up. 0809 155 1055, 0706 949 3000. Good morning.
Good morning, Jerome.
Hi, good morning. Welcome.
Charles from the other church.
Hi, Charles. Nice to have you. Please go ahead.
I don't agree with Mr. Atiku that they should call back the chiefs. It won't take us anywhere. I don't think that they not, as they are there now, they're not giving the government advice. They are giving the government advice. Maybe the government is not taking the advice. Now, on Mr. Nnaman, I think I agree with you, but you must realize we already have state police. Even if it has not been approved by the National Assembly. We have people like Ibadan that the state is using to manage the state. We need them. We need those to manage the local aspect of the security.
Charles, please let me get you straight. You're saying you agree that we need state police. That's the solution.
I'm not saying state police.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that as we have it now.
Yes. We don't have state police now. That's the thing. We do not have state policing right now.
In another context, we have state police. That's why I'm saying it has not been approved by National Assembly. That's why it's not state police. But in another context, we have state police.
Okay.
Now, I want to provide a solution to the problem.
Okay, we're listening.
You see, we are running away from the solution. We have been hearing news that these people are not, we are fighting with outdated weapons. We've been hearing that news now. We hear that these countries even have more sophisticated weapons, more than the ones Nigeria may have. What are you doing about this? They are just dancing around the issue.
So you think properly arming our security forces just might be the solution? That's what you're saying?
No. Let's collaborate with other advanced countries like Russia and other countries and look for how we can get sophisticated weapons.
Okay.
People are now using robots to able fight these people.
All right.
Let's collaborate with them so that they can help us in finding solutions to the problem.
Okay, Charles. Thank you. Thank you very much. I thought you were on the line. You said you agreed with the former Enugu State Governor. So, and he says, except state policing is uniform across different states, it's not going to work. So I was trying to get exactly how you agree with him. But it seems like you're saying we can't do this on our own. We need collaboration from different world powers. You particularly mentioned Russia, which I find interesting. But, I mean, thank you for your thoughts. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Tata.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, this is Ahmed Lombo.
Welcome to the show, Ahmed. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I don't think we really need our retired soldiers because I believe that the kind of weapon they use and the tactics they use to fight, the Afghan war, I think they are different from this present generation weapon that they normally use. I think people say one other, and as well. But all we need is to invite foreign military, those to help us to retrain.
So what's the solution?
Are you doing?
What is the solution then?
The solution is to retrain our military and invite maybe to assist us regarding the security in Nigeria. Also, we need referendum when it comes to issue of calling for ethnic, conference. We also need something like that before the referendum.
Okay.
That's what I think that's what Nigerian presently needs, just to talk about our unity and diversity. That's what we need.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
and also engage our lawmakers to speak for the referendum. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you very much. He says a referendum is needed. But apart from a referendum, we need to ask and solicit the help of international powers. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
My name is Alan Roger.
Roger, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah, you see, first of all, we have to, the government, they have to address the people's problems. Yeah, because if you are talking about insecurity, electricity is part of insecurity. Jobs is part of insecurity. So a lot of things constitute to the economy. Injustice is part of it. So a lot of things, and this government, they are just leaving things they're supposed to do. They know what to do, but because
you think,
yeah, of course. You think they are dullard, but they are just doing things in other ways.
if they know what to do, why do you think they are refusing to do what is required?
Because if they do what they need to do, they are not going to benefit the way they are benefit. How can you tell me that the senator is collecting 36 million naira? That's supposed to be so.
But is it the senator's responsibility to tackle insecurity? I mean, when you say they know how to do and then you quote a senator, one would look at governors and the president.
You see, let me tell you, there is no standard of living. The standard of living in Nigeria is not equal to the foreign country. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying insecurity, everything, things that are pertaining to the insecurity are many. Electricity is part of it.
Poverty is also part of it.
Poverty is part of it. For instance, someone like me, I want to do frozen food business, so I need to go and buy freezer. In my area, we hardly have electricity for 3 hours. How is my business going to thrive?
Okay, so you're saying fix the root issues, the root problems, and then that would help with the issue of insecurity.
Yes, yes, and to create the state police and all this, everything, and let us look into African. It works. So
the African juju.
Yeah, of course, it's our belief. We just neglect it.
Okay,
this is our belief. It is part of us, and we cannot deny that it's not here. It is here. People are assuming now if someone used juju to eat someone, and that person died. If they take the person, if they take arrest man, they take them to court, they will say that, there is no proof. They neglect it, but they know that it happened.
All right, Olaiwaju. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, I hear you. From fixing the root issues, you say, to using African juju, all the options should be on the table as far as you are concerned. Nice. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
This is Adewale speaking from Makata.
Nice to have you. Please go ahead.
Yes, the major problem of this country is that there is no love. Because if there is love for the people you are governing on, there is no way. This thing that foreign countries are doing is not that they are special or they know what to do best. But they have the love of their citizens in their hearts. Imagine we have like 5 industries that is not working and they are paying salary for their people there. And if the industry are working very well and fine, this country will be a better place. But they don't want you to survive in order for them to continue to be controlling the masses.
Okay.
That's the major problem.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. That's an interesting perspective. You say ours is a problem of love. That is just the problem. We don't love ourselves enough, and that's why we have these issues. Interesting. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to have you here. Please, what's your name?
Thank you very much. This is Suleiman from Oluyole.
Great. Please go ahead.
I guess I support the former governor. All the ethnic region need to come together. They need to see them and naturally fashion out how we want the nation to continue. And the idea of state police, as laudable as it is, I also go against it.
Why? Why do you think it will fail?
Because what we have right now, the what you call it now, the Amateco or whatever they call themselves right now, how they didn't perform. Aren't you hear about what happened during the region election of the PDP? That the state governor from Oyo State actually go with some of them to Osun State. I mean, this is the group they set up in such a way that each state in Southwest they have their own. And you shouldn't even go into another state without taking permission from that state. Ordinary state election only will require them taking from Oyo State to go to Osun State to protect them or to bamboozle or to harass people. What do you think they will do if they are really a state police?
Okay. All right,
Suleiman. You cannot trust our leader. You can't trust our governors to control them in such a way that will benefit the people. They will misuse them.
Okay.
So we need to go to roundtable. If we go to roundtable and every ethnic group decide on what they want, maybe then we have one state police.
But Suleiman, we already had a roundtable now. We had the conference, even though it wasn't convened by this government. This government is refusing to act on it.
And they have things in that conference that we can actually use right now. But what I'm saying is from that last, what you call it now, conference, and today, there's a lot of things that have happened again. There are things in that previous agreement that they need to expunge, and there are things that they need to include. So we need something new.
All right.
And we need to include referendum in our constitution in such a way that when they can do, we can actually go referendum and decide what we want to do.
Okay. All right, Suleiman. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's supporting former governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Nnamani's stance that we need a conference of ethnic nationalities. In case you've just joined us, we're looking at what the solutions could be for the insecurity situation in the country. Over the weekend, we saw some prominent Nigerians giving their own 2 cents and suggesting what might be the solution. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says a recalling of ex-servicemen and women who have fought for Nigeria in the past and are still willing to fight might be the solution. Someone else is saying Nigerians should go on mass action, not participate in Democracy Day activities, and get the government to really listen. But what do you think? Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
We're fine. Thank you. Welcome.
I hope I'm speaking with Jerome.
Yes, you are, sir. What's your name?
My name is Ibrahim. I'm from Challenge here.
All right. Go ahead.
The matter is that issue of insecurity of this country is much now.
Yes, we know that. And that's why we're asking for solutions. What do you think government can do?
What I know is that government have a way to play so that they can protect people and protect lives of people in this country. What we know is that our former leaders, they are not too good people.
Okay.
And,
when you say former leaders, who are you referring to?
Not especially now, if you are looking about from the former leaders.
Yes.
What do you think? From now, the current leaders is from President Muhammad. It's supposed to have a problem of insecurity in this country. So to address this issue, government needs to be wake up to address this issue so that people will believe peace in the country, because the issue of insecurity is so much over high. Please, government needs to be aware for that to protect people.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Government needs to be awake to its responsibility. It's part of what we're talking. They need to, but they are not. So how can we get them to be? What is the thing? Please turn down the volume on your radio. Thank you. Please lower the volume on your radio.
My name is Isiaq.
Your name is?
Yes, Isiaq.
Okay. You're welcome, Isiaq.
Yeah, concerning what I heard now from you.
Go ahead, we're listening.
Hello,
yes.
My name is Isiak.
I can hear you. I got that, Isiak. Please go ahead with your contribution.
That's fine. What Abaka said about trying to get the ethnic groups together to do a meeting doesn't work. Okay. And even trying to get the ex-servicemen together and work when the HRA ones are there and they are not working anything out yet. How would those that are retired or passed how many years ago to come and do anything?
Okay.
What I can suggest is that I think those bandits and they Boko Haram, those people that are the terrorists, I think there's a space where they occupy in this country, and you have a map, you have everything. Where can they just fish them out and they try to maybe bomb the area or whatever?
How will they fish them out? How do you suggest they go about fishing them out?
Yeah, they have a map that shows everywhere in Nigeria, right?
Okay. All right, Isiak. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think the crux of what you're saying is calling back ex-servicemen is not the solution. Okay. Good morning.
Hello, this is Jerome.
Charles, you're calling back.
Yes.
Please, you're going to have to keep it brief. I have people on the other line. Very brief.
Okay, please, do you know the number of ethnic nationalities?
Propagated in the last couple of days. What do you think? Good morning. Hi, sir. What's your name? All right. What do you think? What's the solution?
The solution is that the government they need to address this issue. So what we know is that anytime, any moment, whenever a country has told, it's government that they have this responsibility to fix the country. So they're supposed to be always alert their duty. So they don't need to be advised from people. Government today, they have a way to play. They have a role to play to protect people.
Okay.
Look at how now this country is doing now. The insurgency is too much, terrorism is too much, bandit is too much, so adoption of people is too much. So there is no more peace again in this country. And we are not happy for this.
Absolutely. I mean, you can totally say that again, Alhaji. Thank you very much. Government should know. He says government, it is their responsibility to know how to tackle this. Are they tackling it though? Are they? Would we have these numbers if they are? Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Kaidi.
Kaidi, it's nice to have you.
Thank you. I think in just 2 words, the problem of Nigeria is equal rights and justice. If you go to the constitution of this country, you see a lot of favoritism to some ethnic groups over the others.
Okay.
And if the leaders are willing and they are honest and truthful enough to give everybody equal rights and justice, let the resources in the West belong to the West, a portion of it go to the federal government, let the resources in the North belong to the North, and a portion of it go to the federal government. Everyone will be fine.
Okay.
The oil in the Niger Delta cannot belong to the federal government, while the Zamfara gold belongs to Zamfara state government. That is wrong. It's fundamentally wrong. And I think that's my submission, and that's the way to go. No equal right, no justice, no peace. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. He says, as long as there's no equal rights, no justice, there would never be peace, regardless of whatever suggestions people give. Perhaps not, but this is what we have to wrap up our conversation for this morning. As I said, the security situation is worsening, which means this is going to be a recurring point of discussion as we go ahead. We hope for the best. In the meantime, we continue to judge. Thank you so much. My name is Jerome. Keep it locked here on Splash 105.5. Tiffin Tedder comes up at 9. In the meantime, some commercials.
Splash FM 105.5.